Well, hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome into the stream. uh, Coming to you with another exciting stream today for everybody. We're gonna have the matchups. Going to be Seattle Seahawks on the road uh, against the Kansas City Chiefs, who are playing at home. The Chiefs are 11-5, and the Seattle Seahawks are, I think it was 7-7, or excuse me, Kansas City is 11-3, Seattle 7-7. Kansas City's playing at home. The matchup predictor has KC at 87.1% uh, to beat the Seattle Seahawks today, and they got the Seahawks at 12.8%. Um, Today, the player is going to be the injury report for the game as follows. The Seattle Seahawks does not have Tyler Lockett, wide receiver, Davian Nixon, defensive tackle, Ryan Neal, safety, Al Woods, defensive tackle, and Wayne Gallman, running back. They're all those players are out for the Seattle Seahawks. And the players out for the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be Shane Buechele. Sorry if I butchered that name. Shane Buechele, backup quarterback, he's out. Malik Herring, defensive end. Darian Kennard, offensive tackle. Joshua Kendoa, defensive end. And Kalen Saunders, defensive tackle, are going to be out for the Chiefs today. We'll see what happens in today's game. I'm just waiting for the thing to come up for the kickoff. So with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. We're going to be doing a doubleheader today. We're going to be streaming today's game, the Seattle Seahawks versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Then we'll also be doing the Cowboys versus the Eagles game later on this afternoon at 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central. We will be doing that game as well on a doubleheader for your Christmas Eve festivities. I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So, with that being said, let's. I'm just waiting for it to pull up here, guys. So, momentarily, we should be going with the game sound. So bear with me here. We're gonna go to a quick pause. I'm gonna be right back. So stay tuned. Be right back.
crew, our partner Laura Oakman. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Kevin. Forget players and coaches. The most
All right, here we go, everybody.
on this field today is going to
We
be
have
the
the
equipment
sound.
staffs, and they will be very busy. Chiefs Vice President of Medicine and Performance, Rick Burkholder, shared his X's and O's of warmth. First layer guys have on barrier skin cream.
Enjoy today's stream, everybody.
A scuba top over that under the jersey.
Thank you to each and every one of you.
Sleeves full of hand warmers and
Thank
scarves.
you.
Those posts on the side, keeping the helmets warm, not enough today, so heated helmet boxes and thousands of hand warmers all over. Guys will come off the field into capes and on heated benches immediately. Rick saying physical and mental capacity go down in the cold. We need to keep them warm on the sideline so they can concentrate on the field. Kevin, my mouth did not freeze just now. That is a win for me early.
I would have loved to have had that information before we got to the stadium today, though, Laura. We asked Mark and I, Laura, what should we do to stay warm? So we have to wait till the broadcast to find out. So we're up here in shorts and a tank top. Bad choice.
Seattle wins the toss. They opt to defer. They get the ball in the second half. So
we are ready to
Kansas City gets the ball.
Hold. Christmas Eve, Isaiah Pacheco takes the kickoff from the 10-yard line. Pacheco looking for a little running room, and the Chiefs will start near the 30 with their first offensive possession. Only 2 touchdowns on opening drives this year for the Kansas City Chiefs offense, but Patrick Mahomes' numbers this year are
stellar. 321
Patrick Mahomes per game. 35 passing touchdowns on the season, and he enters today with an active streak of 20 straight completions. By the way, the NFL record is 25, held by 4 different quarterbacks, and it can carry over from game to game.
With this cold weather, expect some of this big personnel and some run game early.
Off the play fake, first catch, Noah Gray gets the pass game going, and a good gain on first down of 8. Cody Barton on the stop. Offensively, for the Kansas City Chiefs, an offensive line that's done a terrific job protecting Patrick Mahomes this year. 3 Pro Bowlers on the left side and the middle of that Chiefs offensive line. Isaiah Pacheco, you saw him on the kick return. Juju Smith-Schuster, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and of course Travis Kelce. On second down, Mahomes chased out by Jefferson, in trouble, steps away and throws it away. It'll bring up third down. So that is the end of the completion streak. It ends at 21 straight completions for Patrick Mahomes, and that defense of Seattle. Mark, they got a little pass rush on with Quentin Jefferson, who's in the middle for the injured Al Woods.
Well, that's exactly what they're going to need. They're going to have to pester Mahomes consistently throughout this game, get him off his spot, and try and find a way to get this guy to just slow him down, affect his throwing, and affect his ability.
So 3rd and 2.
Defense.
For Chiefs in the company.
Smith-Schuster, they wanted the screen to him, and the pass a little low.
Broken up.
It's 4th down. How
incomplete,
hard is it to
guys,
throw in these conditions, Mark? You've done it, I know.
Well, listen, if it's just cold or just snowing, not the end of the world. You can kind of
same to you, Kenneth. Welcome in.
You got the heated benches.
Merry
you got
Christmas,
the heaters
buddy.
on the
Merry
sidelines,
Christmas.
the warmers, whatever you need, the scuba tops, all that. A lot of that's just between your ears and getting yourself psyched up for the game. The biggest thing is the moisture. You know, when you get the weather report and it says wintry mix, I mean, that's like, that's the worst thing possible.
So the Chiefs have
that's
to kick
an
the ball off.
disaster. So we're thankful they don't have that, and we're thankful the wind's pretty mild.
Good
the
punt
fair
by
catch
Townsend.
was called
Dallas with the fair catch
at the 6-yard
back
line.
near the 7-yard line. And
6
so
or
for
7-yard
Geno
line,
Smith and the Seattle Seahawks, after the 56-yard punt, terrible field position to start. Geno, the best completion percentage in the NFL this season after a career that saw him complete just under 59% of his passes. He's had a tremendous year. He's a Pro Bowl quarterback, but as you said at the top of the broadcast, these are the games you're defined by as a starting quarterback.
Well, that's exactly right, and this is a statement game for Geno Smith.
So here we go, guys.
I mean, we mentioned it in the open, but games like this, after Thanksgiving, when it gets cold in December.
All right, it's getting loud at Arrowhead Stadium, guys. Very loud.
But expect
you can hear it in the background. Here we go.
12 and 13, no
First and 10 for the
They're
Seahawks.
Need to get big and get K9 Walker rolling.
And Walker gets the carry on first down, and he gets to
there
the edge. Walker with some running room. One of the best runs we've seen from Walker of late. But a flag
on the play.
We got a hold.
18-yard run, likely negated. Clete Blakeman will tell us.
Holding offense, number 14. Now he's half the distance to the goal line. First down.
That's DK Metcalf flagged for the hold, and it cost
DK
Seattle
Metcalf with the hold, guys.
Well, there goes DK. See, when he's got him by the shoulder pad when he tries to circle the defense. He was expecting that run to get up inside.
Here we go,
That's
half
why his
distance
back
to the
was
goal.
Kenneth Walker, expecting him to cut off his backside.
Off the play fake, Metcalf with a tough catch, and immediately Nick Bolton is there. 50
nice.
tackles, his
they only
first
get
today.
it back to the 5-yard line.
This offense starting in a tough position for Seattle, and it's been an offense that's had a hard time getting traction. They've lost 4 of their last 5. They've not been able to run the football like they did when they won 4 straight in the middle of the season, and they're certainly not in a run position here on 2nd down and 12 from their own 5.
We saw in that last play, it was just a run blitz with McDuffie
quarterback
off the edge, bringing a 5th
in
guy.
the shotgun, 2 men at the
bringing
top of the
somebody
set.
To get in Geno Smith's
2nd
face
and
so he
12.
couldn't complete that easy throw.
Delayed handoff to Walker, and Walker going nowhere.
Got stopped.
Joshua Williams, the rookie 4th-round pick for the Chiefs, with the tackle. And it'll bring up 3rd down. It's been a hard defense to run against this year. One of the top 5 rush defenses in the National Football League. Karlaftis, Chris Jones, the Pro Bowler up front. Nick Bolton, mentioned he's 5th in the league in tackles, and you've seen both L'Jarius
Here we go, guys. 3rd and 10.
Making plays early from that secondary. 3rd down and 10, and a timeout used by Kansas City.
Timeout.
So the Chiefs take timeout. Steve Spagnuolo's defense.
The Chiefs had 12 guys on the field right there. Had to get that figured out before they gave up some free yards, especially on this 3rd and long. And for Geno Smith in a situation like this, early in the game,
welcome in,
no
everybody.
Need to lose momentum and give
just
anything
now
away.
tuning in, the game just started. The score is still 0-0.
You know, these guys are going to be playing a top-down defense, meaning they're going to be standing
to hit the like button
at those sticks.
If you're
not
new
letting
to
anything past
the stream,
10 yards, right?
If you
and
haven't
just
already done
kind of hanging out,
hit that subscribe button, guys.
Football.
If you have
Geno
an
Smith
open
decides to
subscription
give them an
profile, your name
this is
should
where you
show
miss a
up
guy
on
like
the
Tyler
screen.
Lockett. They're down Lockett today. Out
So here we go,
for just
3rd
the
and
2nd game
10
in his NFL career
for
in the
Geno
regular
Smith
season with
and
a
the
broken
Seahawks.
bone in his hand. Pete Carroll hopes he might
Remember,
be back as early as next week.
The predictor had the Chiefs winning this game 87.1%, so we'll see how this game goes throughout the game. So Geno Smith in shotgun.
3rd and 10, Chiefs rush 4. Smith finds Metcalf. DK Metcalf trying to lean for the 1st down. He'll be a yard short. Nick Bolton made sure he picks up 9, but not enough for the 1st down. A little room, though, for Michael Dixon to punt it away.
Well, just a quick little slant route underneath for DK Metcalf, and they were hoping for a little catch and run from him. The Chiefs did a great job of really a defensive term, keeping the cup, essentially getting 2 guys on each side of the ball carrier and 1 guy right in front of them. And those 3, you just got to surround them, swarm them, get 2 of them to hold them up and the other guy to go punch at the football. They've done an excellent job. You can tell Coach Spagnuolo is all over that in their technique and tackling technique specifically.
Ball was caught at the 28.
All the way to the 30-yard line. Kadarius Toney trying to find a little running room, and he's upended at the 36-yard line by Nick Bellore, and a timeout. Patrick Mahomes gets his 2nd shot with the offense when we return.
All right, guys, they are going to a commercial break. I am going to go to a commercial break as well. If you're just now tuning in, there's still no score. But if you would, please hit that like button for me. It's always free to hit the like button. So, and if you're just new to the stream, please hit that subscribe button as well. So, I am going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Last week in Houston, it was a closer game than Chiefs fans wanted, but Patrick Mahomes,
Here we go, guys.
7.8% completion percentage, a single game record.
Remember, you guys take active part in that poll that I got up top for you.
First down, and the handoff up the middle, trying to find a little running room is Pacheco, hit hard by Quandre Diggs at the 43.
And there's that 11 personnel, 1 back, 1 tight end, 3 receivers, and that RPO game that they love. They had 3 different pass routes available to Patrick Mahomes if he didn't like that run look. Fortunately, he got a light box, meaning between the tackles there weren't enough defenders. He elected to hand that ball off.
Second and 4.
Pacheco again, looking for the edge. Oh, nice cutback by the rookie from Rutgers. He gets the first down at the 49 of Kansas City. Barton combining with Bryant for the stop.
Well, that's going to be a big deal for this Seattle team. And watch this, they're just going to take this around the right side, and then it was that secondary cut from Pacheco right there. He felt the window, slammed on the brakes, and got back up inside of the block of Travis Kelce. Here's some
First
big
and
personnel,
10.
3 tight ends.
Mahomes under
One of them's
center.
out here is a wide out, the other 2 up on the line of scrimmage.
Here's Pacheco, upended as he gets into Seattle territory. Tease Tabor and Cody Barton there for the stop.
And remember, Tease Tabor, he was a former first-round pick, cornerback, converted
Remember, guys,
to safety.
hit that
He's
like
in place
button.
of
Hit the
injured
like
Ryan
button.
Neal, number 26, who they are missing badly.
It's free to hit the
because
like button.
I mean, he's really come on as that box safety.
Second
the guy
and
who
5.
comes up and helps play this run game.
For Mahomes.
Seattle's been hit hard
in the
on
shotgun.
these runs. 6 games in a row, giving up over
Wide outs
120,
on
Kev. That's
bottom
no bueno,
and the top of the
which
screen.
means no good in Spanish, Kevin.
Thank you. I appreciate the translation. There's a flag down.
Flag on
This
the
will be
play.
a penalty, and it'll be against Seattle. Looked like Bruce Irvin may have
It's
been in
gonna
the
be-
neutral zone.
It's going to be against Seattle.
Zone infraction. Defense, number 51. 5-yard penalty is enough for a first down.
Seattle cannot make mistakes like that, Mark, against this Kansas City offense. They don't need the help.
Well, here comes Bruce Irvin on the edge right there. Look at Orlando Brown made sure to point him out.
He got-
just in case you didn't see
He
him.
got stopped.
Hard to miss the 11th year
Nice.
pro. 41
If you're
yard
new
line
to the
of Seattle and
stream,
a first
if
down
you like
for
what you
Kansas
hear
City.
and what you see,
Here comes McKinnon.
don't forget to hit the
In the
subscribe
backfield.
button, guys. It's free. I don't have any
Resurrecting his
memberships
career.
right now,
At the
so
game-winning
him.
touchdown last
I hope
week.
you guys
Remember
enjoyed
him in
today's
Minnesota
stream.
for the Vikings.
Mahomes
looking
dropped
that
back to
direction
pass.
for McKinnon. He's got it on the sideline. and
Nice
McKinnon out of bounds
pass.
inside the Seattle 25 at the 24.
And right on cue, a quick
Nice
little fake to
pass.
McKinnon. And then
We're
let
going to
him
be
leak
doing
out
a
of the
doubleheader
backfield.
today, guys.
Mahomes rolls to his right.
We're going to do
Looks the
today's
defense to his right.
game today
and sneaks out
between the
McKinnon.
Seahawks and the
Now Seattle
Chiefs.
stayed on
Then we're
top
going
of
to be
it,
also
so
doing the
it wasn't
Eagles and the
a
Cowboys
crushing blow.
later on this
But just a
afternoon.
reminder for those guys to stay
And
in
my buddy
position.
GB from C
that
Sports
guy
is
can
going to be
hurt you.
doing the game as well. We're going to be co-commentating together simultaneously, so you guys stay tuned for that.
That's McKinnon in motion. Makes the give. Mahomes doing a nice job of hiding that football. Finds Kelce short. Good job by Seattle's Cody Barton to be right on top of Kelce. Limits him to a 4-yard gain.
If you watch this, check this out from the end zone. Watch, Sky Moore is going to get rolling after this thing goes, after he does the quick fake, does the Houdini act, puts it behind his back. He throws to Kelce, but there's no one out on the edge for Sky Moore. If he would have caught that, he might have scored, and the defense would have been saying, Sky, yai.
I'm not sure I can let that one stand. 2nd and 6. The swing to Sky Moore. Nice move by Moore.
Hey,
And Moore,
what did I say?
short of the first down. I know what you said. Don't reiterate it.
That's what Mama Olga used to say to young Sanchez. Sky, yai, mijo.
3rd down at a yard for Kansas City. 8:15 to go in this first quarter.
Well, once again, I think Seattle, we can't hammer this point home enough.
3rd and
They
1.
got to tackle. And when you have that extra couple days, Coach Carroll really went back to the fundamentals of these tackles and driving your feet after contact, not just
Well, 3rd and
contact
1.
and falling down to the ground, but finishing.
3rd and 1 for Pacheco, and he's got the first down. Isaiah Pacheco, we were talking with Patrick Mahomes about him. He said, look, the biggest thing for him was he didn't have to run through everybody at Rutgers. He could run by them or run around them. He said, but he had to learn to be patient. Once he's learned that, that's where we've seen him explode onto the scene in the second half of this year.
And it's some of those gap trap runs, those man
Chiefs
scheme
are,
runs, you know, pin and
driving
pulls.
down the field,
You gotta
guys.
go and be your own blocker and knock somebody out. With the Chiefs, they're running so much zone, inside, outside zone. It's a patience game. And waiting, riding the wave, and then cutting back.
From the 13 on first down. Mahomes steps away from pressure. Mahomes going to run. And Mahomes out of bounds near the 7-yard line. Cody Barton chasing him down. Gets positive yardage.
Let me know what you guys, what team you guys are pulling for today in the chat.
Touchdowns and 59
this
trips
is a friendly game community.
Well, that's
you
where
guys can pull for any team that you
they
guys
get in the red zone.
Feel like,
mentioned
whether it's the Chiefs or the Seahawks.
They're amazing on third down,
chat.
right? Hitting it at almost 50% on third down. The issue's been the turnovers.
Second and 5.
Tied with Buffalo
Mahomes
for
in the
fourth in the
shotgun.
league with too many turnovers, but they managed to overcome them.
And the flip, a little juggle on that flip from Kadarius Toney. Turns it upfield. It started with a bobble. It ends with a touchdown.
Chiefs! Touchdown! Kadarius Toney with a little shovel pass from Mahomes to Kadarius Toney in for the touchdown.
Oh, a little dance move.
Wow.
Kadarius Toney finding a little life.
Kadarius Toney with the touchdown
as a member of the Giants. Now he's got 2.
Nice
for the Chiefs. Harrison Butker. It's been the topic of much conversation over the course of the week in Kansas City.
The kick is up
right
and
down
good.
The middle with the extra point.
So we now have the lead.
7-0 lead for the Chiefs. Thanks
7-0 Chiefs.
The juggling act
nice.
Turns into 6 for Toney, his second Chiefs touchdown.
All right, guys. You heard it there. Chiefs now lead at 7-0. With the game still in the first quarter. So, with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you tuning in on your Christmas Day Eve. Thank you very much. Bryce, welcome to the stream there, buddy. I agree, Chiefs are a better team, way better team than the Seahawks. Seahawks are out a lot of players, including their Tyler Lockett. They only got DK Metcalf out there with their receivers. So it's going to be a hard uphill battle for the Seahawks, but we'll see how the game turns out. So thank you there, Bryce. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Sorry, guys, I had to change that up there at the top of the screen, so bear with me here. Now, if you guys want your name to show up on the screen,
Our entire NFL on Fox crew, Merry Christmas
You guys
to you
want
and
your
yours
name
on
to
this
show up on the
Christmas Eve
screen.
in Kansas City, where the Chiefs
Your subscription tab has to be open.
Of the ball
It
game,
cannot be
go down the
private.
field and score a touchdown.
If it is
Kansas
private,
City.
I have to manually
Igwe
go in there and
Buke
change it. So
is the deep man, fields it at the 5-yard line. Igwe Buke trying to find some running room, makes a nice move. Igwe Buke trying to outrace the kicker to the edge, and Igwe Buke across midfield for Seattle.
Wow, what a run back.
Huge play for Seattle, and they got to affect field position in a game like this on the road.
Let's go back to that touchdown, Mark.
Look at this touchdown. I want you to watch Trey Smith, the right guard. They're obviously going to get some seal blocks right here, and Juju does a good job. But watch Trey Smith. He gets the first cutoff, then he goes and puts on a blocking clinic. Watch this next one. Right there. Boom. Smashes the safety for Tony to cut off of him. I mean, he's just a second-year guy getting up to the third level, not just the second level, the third level of the defense, Kevin. That's why they were successful on that play. Shout out Trey Smith, the young second-year player.
Geno Smith
to the 48-yard return
under center.
Buke, the longest Seattle return of the year. They'll
first
start
and 10.
at KC 48. And Walker on first down. Up the middle gets 4. Near the 44-yard line of Kansas City before Willie Gay can make the stop.
And we're going to see more and more of that personnel, that 3 tight ends for Seattle. You're going to see 87 Noah Fant, 89 Will Dissly, and 84
2nd and
Colby
7
Parkinson,
for
along with the big
Geno
fella,
Smith
DK
and the Seahawks.
Metcalf. I mean, that's some serious height advantage. Watch for them to run out of that personnel and also throw it. That really puts the defense in a bind.
2nd and 7, it's Walker again. Bangs into his blocker, Parkinson. That knocked him back, and the Chiefs took care of it from there. L'Jarius Sneed runs him down, and Seattle's got 3rd and long coming up.
So 3rd down, 3rd and 10.
Well, another 3rd and long for Seattle. Got to be smart once again, but at the same time, something where they can catch and run.
And this was a problem for them last Thursday night against San Francisco. Their average down and distance on 3rd was 3rd and almost 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Unless you're the Kansas City Chiefs, you know. Those guys hit 3rd and long at a
timeout.
Clip.
Geno Smith taking a timeout. We'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
All right, guys, they're going to take a quick pause. So we're just going to go do a quick commercial break, but I'm going to stay live with y'all. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in today's stream. I want to say thank you to take busy time out of your Christmas holiday to tune in to a small streamer as myself. I'm Maverick, but you can call me Mav. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. If you guys haven't already done so, please hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more the YouTube algorithm pushes me out. So here we go.
3rd down and 10.
So 3rd and 10.
From the 48 of Kansas City.
Well, it's a big play for field position, Kev. They can't get a field goal necessarily if they just get a first down, but or get it close to the sticks rather, but more for field possession.
Pressure coming. Smith in trouble, flushed, and he throws it back across the field, coming back to get it and making the catch.
4th down.
DK Metcalf. He's going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards. Pretty good work by Geno just to get rid of that football and get a completion.
1, to get rid of it. 2, to get a completion. A lot of that was because of DK Metcalf coming back to the football, and we're in that gray area of potential.
So 4th and 3.
On 4th down.
Looks like Pete Carroll's elected to go for it.
When you talked about it, this game means so much for Seattle.
Oh, no doubt.
You've got
to take
on the
table,
chances.
Coach. Leave it on the table. Leave it all out on the field. See if Geno Smith
They're going
gets
for
on the move. Maybe a quick play fake. They're just going to let a big body go one-on-one with the catch.
And it's batted down. George
Karlaftis
with the spike to end the Seattle 4th down threat.
That Loss of downs, guys. Ball on the KC
get these hands
gets
down.
possession of the ball at the 41-yard line.
You got to remind your left tackle, Charles Cross, to get those guys down. We'll be back after this.
So, there we go. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go to a commercial break. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to be right back.
They took him in the first round for a reason. He had a terrific career as
Here
a
we go,
Boilermaker.
guys.
Comes up with a big spike on 4th down against the Cheifs of football back at their own 41.
Thank you, Dave H.
Lead.
Welcome in. Thank you
On
for
first
subscribing.
Pacheco
I definitely do
carry.
appreciate it, sir.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Welcome in.
Rolling over Seahawks.
Welcome
out to the 48-yard line.
channel.
We'd like to welcome the men and women in uniform serving around the world, watching today's broadcast in 175 countries and aboard ships at sea on AFN, the American Forces Network. Thanks for all you do. We hope you're enjoying the telecast. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
To all of you. Thanks for keeping us safe and giving us the chance to celebrate back home.
Thank you.
See, it's just that easy, guys. If you got an open profile, you can see your name pop up on the screen.
Mahomes on 2nd and short, surveying the field, pocket collapsing, hit as he throws, and the pass incomplete. Darrell Taylor was breathing down his neck. There's a flag down in the secondary near the 38-yard line.
So flag on the play. Welcome in there, JT. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sorry to hear that, JT. Hopefully you get better, buddy. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The Chiefs get the first down.
Here's Brooks. Let's see. Just impeded the progress, and then it was that second effort right there, holding on to him just a little too long, affecting the flight path.
Mahomes off play action, wants to take a shot.
Oh, he got him
downfield, and it is incomplete. Justin Watson had a step on Tariq Woolen. Woolen able to catch up and contest late.
Well, that's the closing speed. Watch this, he's got him beat. And watch Woolen, he was expecting the safety to go get him, and then he turns on the afterburners and goes and almost steals that football. Holy moly, that's why he's in the Pro Bowl.
Well, we saw that speed at the Combine. He clocked a 4.26 at the Combine, the former wide receiver at UTSA.
So 2nd and 10.
Pat Mahomes could have potentially flattened that thing off and thrown it to the S in the Chiefs logo in the end zone and let him run away from him.
Ronald Jones with the carry. And for the first time today, we go to Los Angeles. Carissa Thompson has a game break.
Thanks so much, Kevin. This game with big playoff implications. Jared Goff finds Shane Zylstra for this 3-yard score. We are all tied at 7. Kevin?
There you go. You guys have it first. The Lions and the Panthers are all tied up. 7 mil apiece.
Suddenly resurgent Detroit Lions.
So 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6
for the Chiefs.
For the Kansas City Chiefs, up 7-0. Mahomes to the sideline. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Did he get both feet in? Officials say no, incomplete. Made the catch, but that second foot didn't look like it got down.
Well, watch these feet here.
One.
Nope. Didn't ever get that.
There's the right foot. Yeah, right foot, no left.
Yeah, right foot was in, but the left foot was out. So incomplete. 4th down, 4th and 6. So the Chiefs have to kick it off. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Little pooch kick.
Oh, short kick. Seattle's going to get a break here instead of being deep in their own end. The Pro Bowl punter Tommy Townsend out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Seattle from their own 20 when we come back.
Wow. All right, guys. They're going to a commercial break. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick pause ourselves. But make sure you please hit that like button, guys. It's free to hit the like. If you're new to the channel, you like what you hear and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button, guys. It is free to join. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing today. I'll go ahead and get that changed while we're in a commercial break. I'll be right back.
WWE Friday Night SmackDown, 8 Eastern.
All right, here we go, guys.
From the 20-yard line, Seattle down 7-0. Geno Smith, quick drop, quick toss to the sidelines. Laquan Treadwell, his second catch as a Seahawk, gets 2 to the 22-yard line, and Smith being helped up after getting hit hard after the pass.
He took a shot there, but I thought he was going to work to the right side. Watch Frank Clark.
Oh. Well, they usually protect the quarterback's legs in that situation because he was blocked into him.
I think that was part of it. Exactly right. I think Gabe Jackson kind of ran him into him, right into his right leg there. If it was just Frank Clark on his own, I think it would have.
All right, here goes Geno Smith.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Smith to the sideline, too tall for Marquise Goodwin.
So
As
3rd
we
and
check
8.
in with Laura Oakman.
Well, we saw kind of a missed kick, a missed throw, and I want to remind everyone, although the sun makes it look kind of deceiving, that football's feeling like a hard rock right now. And we did talk to Gino about it, who said the key today, light grip on that frozen football. Don't grip it too tight. He said, you don't know what's going to happen with this wind. We are having some wind gusts. He said, the key, throw it with confidence, safe passes, but don't be gun shy. Let weather make sure it doesn't affect your reads or the way he's playing.
Yeah, don't let the sun deceive you. That's very good advice, Laura. It is crisp here. 3rd and 8.
So 3rd and 8.
Pressure up the middle from Jones, weaving around. Now Dunlap joins in chase, and Geno Smith just going to throw this one away. Out of bounds. Had to heave it to get it past the line of scrimmage. He put everything he had on it to get it there, and it's 4th and 8.
He sure did. Gosh. I mean, my man's running a marathon just to get where he is, just to get outside the tackle box and throw that ball past the line of scrimmage and avoid an intentional grounding. Whew. Whole lot of work for nothing, but at least
So
he saves his team from a negative play.
Kadarius Toney's back to
Gotta get
receive.
something going. I'm
4th and 8.
surprised they didn't try and pressure him. They're getting pressure.
141
with
left to
front
play
right now, Kevin.
in the
No
first
need
quarter.
to add the 5th or 6th rusher. Ooh, and just like Laura said, that punt, I mean, it's like kicking an ice block. Ouch.
Trickle dead just inside the 30-yard line. Chiefs offense coming back out. 7-0 lead. Merry Christmas. Santa's watching before he gets to work tonight.
All right, guys, they're going to take a quick pause. Please make sure you hit that like button, guys. It is free to hit the like button. Welcome in there, Kool-Aid. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir, so much. I thank you. Yeah, we're going to take a quick pause while they go on a commercial break. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Our list.
Take that, Laura.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
All right, here we go,
And
guys.
hand off to Pacheco, and an ankle tackle pulls him down at the 33. Miles Adams on the stop. The race for the top seed in the AFC is down to these 3 teams: Buffalo, Kansas City, and the Bengals. Chiefs and Bills with the same record, but Bills have head-to-head. And don't rule out the defending AFC champs, who have surged back into contention, although their schedule is a difficult one. If you looked at the schedules of the 3, Chiefs certainly have the easiest road to the top seed, but they need the Bills to lose at some point. It's Pacheco again. And Pacheco down at the 56. Boye Mafe with the tackle.
It's another crucial third down. They're getting to these third and shorts where they haven't been as effective as third and long, which is really unorthodox for an offense.
Right, this is one of the
thank
best
you for the
third down teams in the
subscription
league,
there.
right,
I definitely do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And that's completely upside down. But with this personnel on the field, be ready for them to have multiple options.
Here we go, 3rd and 3.
In the pass game.
Mahomes in the shotgun. Drops back to pass.
Mahomes, wobbler, and it's in and out of the hands of Justin Watson. It'll bring up 4th down.
4th and 3.
And the Chiefs will have to punt it away.
Wow.
Just a crucial drop on a little return route. They run so many drive routes and shallow crosses that cross the ball, and this is just, you know, he shows the shallow cross running across the ball and then slams on the brakes and gets out of it. Little escape type route. Just a crucial drop, and once again, you know, maybe these elements, that cold football. Oh, you can hear it off the punter's foot, man.
It sounds painful.
Like when you slap the water in a belly flop or something. That's what it sounds like. Holy cow.
DJ Dallas out at the 16-yard line, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 1 in
All right,
Kansas
quarter
City.
number 1 is
Pacheco
in the
and
books,
Chiefs
guys. Quarter number 1 is
leading
in the
Seattle
books.
by the 7-0
If you
score.
guys haven't already done so, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year.
This is next
I
level.
also want to recognize our veterans who can make
You call that
to
next
keep
level?
us safe, to
Come
make us
on. I wouldn't say
have
that
things
Carlos
like
to my
this,
dog.
where it's possible for us to do
Boy,
stuff
Brad,
like
you just
this.
insulted me.
I want to say thank you
Guys,
and
that's
a
just
big
not gonna
salute
cut it on next level
to
chef.
each and every
Only
one
the
of you
best
that
can
is a
level up any
veteran out
dish.
there. I want to say thank you very much.
From your Sunday,
From me and my
February 12th,
family to
after the
yours,
Super Bowl on
we want to say
Fox.
thank
Love what
you.
you're doing with the place.
So,
Special Forces.
with that
World's
being said,
toughest
guys,
test
I'm going to
premieres
take a
January
quick pause.
4th
I'll be
on
right back.
Fox.
Mahomes going over what went wrong. They've had 2 3-and-outs in that opening quarter, 85 total yards, but the Chiefs defense has been the story. 23 yards for Seattle today. And the Seahawks will start at their own 16 this time. Geno Smith and company back to work.
Got to stick to that run. Timely completions.
They stick with the run on first down. Walker bouncing it to the outside. And Walker hit hard by Thornhill, who got him up top after a 3-yard gain.
You got a little scuffle with Metcalf. See, and look at the initial surge by the offensive line. There was just nowhere to go. The gap integrity is so sound. Kenneth Walker's looking to knife it up inside.
Watch this hit.
Look at this hit. Oh, man.
Second down and
Got
7.
the extra big blocker in there, Stone Forsythe, number 78.
And they'll run it again,
Oh,
and
gosh.
nowhere to go. Leo Chanel, the rookie
Wow.
from Wisconsin, all over him at the 20-yard line.
Look at that guy, no sleeves for the Badger, unfazed by this weather.
Unfazed right there, ladies and gentlemen.
But watch him knife inside, right there, boom. I mean,
even with the extra blocker over there.
We got 2 big tight ends, an extra blocker who weighs 300 plus, and we can't get this kid blocked off the edge. That's the problem right there. If you let him in between those double teams.
Welcome in there, D. Welcome in.
That's a problem.
3rd and 6 is the shortest third down of the day for Seattle. And Frank Clark got an early start. They'll stop this one unabated to the quarterback, and Clark is going to make it 3rd and 1, assuming it is indeed on Kansas City, and there's going to be a conversation.
Well, the teams that have had success against Gino have pressured him. The Chiefs electing not to early in that first quarter now.
False start. Offense number 63.
False start.
Still 3rd down.
Wow.
Clark, it's Austin Blythe.
I thought it was Clark all the way.
3rd and 11. Wow.
The center? What? That was. I don't know about that one, Coach.
It didn't look like that offensive line moved.
After the penalty.
That was another nasty blown call by the ref.
That's a tough call. If you're a Seattle fan, you don't see it.
About that.
And Geno Smith's going to talk things over as he'll use a timeout. Second timeout called by the Seahawks.
Second Seahawks timeout, guys.
A 3rd and 11 coming up for Seattle deep in their own end.
Well, this makes it 3rd and 11. This last penalty. Look at he's like, what do you guys want me to do? Let's see if he flinched or something.
That's crazy. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. I'll go ahead and get it changed.
And he's going to look.
Thank you so much for the subscription, guys. I definitely do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Bob is considered enough.
Well, the head bob, he's got to look back for the quarterback. He's got to look back to get the signal.
So here we go, 3rd and 11.
I mean, that wasn't a
Geno Smith in the shotgun.
Operating procedure.
3 receivers up to the top of the set.
3rd and 11.
Draws back the pass.
Under pressure, down he goes.
Sack lunch. Chiefs with the sack on Geno Smith of the Seahawks. 4th down. 4th and 20.
Well, he's on the far
So the
side
Chiefs
of
are
the
getting
screen.
after the quarterback, guys.
Watch him get all the way around the edge. And right around Lucas right there. Use the speed all the way around.
And Geno Smith, Mark, is
Geno
still
went down. That's no good.
So Geno Smith is still on the ground.
Drew Lock is the
He's on his down on one knee right now.
This season after the trade in the Russell Wilson trade that brought Lock over. Geno won the job in the preseason and has not let it go. And Geno Smith down on one knee right now. As the athletic training staff is out to tend to him, you'll see it again here from Karlaftis with the sack.
See where he gets hit. Maybe he landed awkwardly.
Geno's up and making his way to the Seattle sideline.
We don't like to see anybody hurt, so Geno Smith is walking under his own power back to the sidelines.
They need Geno operating at full efficiency.
He's not limping
So
too bad.
Drew Lock loosening up just in case. But the punt team on right now for Seattle. Kadarius Toney waiting at midfield for the Dixon punt.
here we go, guys. The kick is up.
Good punt by Dixon. Toney all the way back to the 40-yard line. Toney Drifting through some traffic out near the 47-yard line. Timeout in Kansas City. Chiefs on offense next.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Sometimes. All right, guys. There we go. They're going to a commercial break. Remember, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell as well. Welcome in there, Cliff Davis. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in today. I definitely do appreciate it. So, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Already got several ornaments on the playoff tree for the holiday season. Bengals the latest to be hung on that tree. Still waiting to get on the tree, those teams on the shelves, and unfortunately, if you're a broken ornament, you've been eliminated. You'll have a new ornament for next year and another chance to be on the 2023 playoff tree.
Well, for Seattle, this is a big drive for their offense. That last drive before the break there, a calamity of errors. They got to help their offense out.
McKinnon twisting out of a tackle. McKinnon gets positive yardage into Seattle territory at the 47. Picked up 6 after Jordan Brooks couldn't bring him down.
And that's another missed tackle for this defense. And that's really been one of the issues for them. And what we talked about, Coach Carroll reminded him, you can't just wrap up. You got to wrap them, and you got to roll them down to the turf. You got to keep your feet driving. You can't just grab at these guys. They had him in the backfield.
Over 1,200 yards after contact. You saw that graphic allowed by Seattle this year. 2nd and 4. Mahomes to Kelsey. That's a first down to the 41 of Seattle. Woolen on the stop, 6-yard pickup, and the Chiefs move the chains.
And just a quick little, he's got an option. He can go different ways. He elects to go outside because he's got inside leverage right there on Barton, 57. He's hanging out inside, floating inside. Travis Kelce knows exactly what to do, and you saw Patrick Mahomes threw it right on his body, so he didn't run right into the corner.
Here we go, guys. 1st and 10.
Mahomes flushed on the run, just throws this one into the dirt.
Yep.
Quentin Jefferson's been providing some heat today, Mark. That's the 2nd time we've called his name getting into the backfield.
Well, he's been all over it. You're exactly right. Big number 77, and they're going to need more of that. They were awfully sticky in coverage on that last play out of empty. And they're sticky like the gum wall in Pike's Place in Seattle, man. That's what I'm talking about. They got to keep it up. They got to hold these guys outside of field goal range.
Motion from Smith-Schuster, the handoff to McKinnon. And McKinnon picking his way through contact and finally in the arms of Cody Barton. Down he goes at the 36-yard line. It has been a constant broken tackle situation for Seattle, Mark. At least 5 missed tackles already today.
You're absolutely right. And I mean, no matter how you drill it, how you practice it in these extra couple days on a long week after a Thursday night game, whatever it takes, get the guy to the turf. Late in the year, a lot of technique starts to suffer. You got to get back to the fundamentals. Running, blocking, catching, throwing, and most importantly, tackling.
On 3rd down and 5. Mahomes floats it for Kelsey. Oh, he drops it in the bucket.
Oh, man.
Kelsey down inside the 10.
There is a flag on the play.
On the coverage. Flag down as well.
It's going to go against Seattle, it looks like.
Or the defense.
It's on the defense. They're going to decline that.
Illegal contact. Defense number 39. Carries decline. Yards enough for a 1st down.
What a beautiful touch pass by Patrick Mahomes. Absolutely dropping it in to Travis Kelce for the 1st down.
Oh, man. Watch Travis Kelce. He's just going to break him off something fierce at the top of this route. Shake him like a salt shaker, kid. And then, oh, man, he left him in the dust. Smoked him like a brisket, Kev. They know about brisket here in Kansas City.
Tackle made by Shelby Harris. 77 straight games for Kelce with 3 catches or more. He's closing in on the all-time mark. He is just, I mean, you can have the conversation, Mark, is he the best to play the position? If he keeps going on this pace, he will be.
It's incredible how he's just exploded into this upper stratosphere.
When he's compared to wide receiver stats, that's the thing that stands out.
I love that. I think that's the best compliment for a tight end.
Here we go. 2nd and goal.
He's always in the ranks now with the top receivers of all time.
Mahomes, quick dart to McKinnon. McKinnon trying to
McKinnon
his way.
in there for touchdown. McKinnon. Kansas City Chiefs with the touchdown.
His 6th touchdown in December, the most in the National Football League. Jerick McKinnon.
Touchdown Chiefs.
To give the Chiefs the 13-0 lead.
All right.
And watch this. It's just
That's what we talk about. Kansas City Chiefs on top.
Entering your screen, and Patrick Mahomes, I mean, he just feels the defense back up. He feels number 30, Mike Jackson.
And the kick is going to be on its way. The kick is up and good. So the Kansas City Chiefs lead it 14-0.
Patrick Mahomes to Jerick McKinnon. The extra effort puts another touchdown on the board.
So with that being said, guys, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
triple header. The Packers take on the Dolphins right here on Fox at 1 Eastern. Then the Broncos and Rams.
Welcome back.
30 p.m. on CBS.
Welcome in there, Nana House.
Finish it up at 8:20 p.m. on NBC.
Green Bay's got to love that little warm trip down to Miami.
Yeah, exactly. Not a bad time to go to South Florida.
Great time.
You guys remember, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If your profile has a private sub, make sure it's open. You can get your name recognition on the screen. But if you don't, I still get it recorded at the top of the screen, at the little nav bar up there at the top. I will still get you recorded as being a subscriber. So I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys.
And Dunlap all over Geno Smith. Geno Smith under duress, running for his life. Oh, man, it's just been a tough go for Seattle. They can't abandon the run game. They got to pass off these games up front by these defensive linemen much better.
The 1st and 10 for Geno Smith.
They got to be sharp.
Off the play fake, Geno Smith hit by Chris Jones as he gets rid of it, and just nothing there as Willie Gay drops Kenneth Walker. And Laura Oakman, Geno Smith back out there right now. How's he feeling?
Well, he walked to the bench and he waved off medical help immediately. But here's the other thing. He waved off everybody. DK Metcalf tried to come over. Drew Lock, coaches. He didn't want to talk to anyone. Anyone came up to him. He wanted to be by himself, talking to himself. Mark, you're not the only one who knows how important this game is. You can tell he's feeling it down.
Here we go, 2nd and 10. Smith in the shotgun.
Seattle as he finds DK Metcalf, and the pass caught, and there, close to a first down. We'll see where they finally spot this. L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle, and it may be short.
Well, they're going to clear it out underneath and let DK run a little slant right behind it. He found the window and read Willie Gay.
3rd and 1.
He elected to run with the shallow inside.
Sorry, guys. Got to turn the field on for y'all. I'm sorry. So 3rd and 1.
Is the handoff to Walker, and Walker able to fight his way for the first Seattle first
There we
down.
go.
While they move the chains, we move out to Los Angeles. Carissa Thompson has a game break.
Thank you so much, Kevin. So Seattle's not going to want to see this. Daniel Jones finds Isaiah Hodgins for this 7-yard score. Giants now down by only 3. And also, Kev, very impressive that you know any information on iguanas.
Well, you know, I try to be well-rounded, Carissa. So even now, there's no.
Don't hype them up, CT. Don't do that.
There's no iguana warning in Kansas City.
I'll give you guys all the scores around the league going into halftime.
Unbelievable. First down.
So Smith in the shotgun draws back the pass.
Incomplete. Wanted Noah Fant over the middle at the 45-yard line. Had Willie Gay on his hip, and it's 2nd and 10.
Well, the ball was behind him. I think Geno was expecting him to break back out of that route. I think he has the option to sit over the ball, to run through coverage, which he was trying to do, or if he gets walled off like that, to hit the emergency brake and peel back out of it the same way he came, and Geno was expecting that and didn't get it.
Walker
So 2nd and 10.
Nowhere to run.
Ooh! Get stuffed in the backfield.
Just very little
3rd down.
In the backfield.
How about Frank Clark, though, against his old team? We were talking with Andy Reid, and
what did he say?
He goes, you know, I just tell him to make sure you come out of the right tunnel. He goes, but by the way, you can't get more ready or hyped for a game than Frank is on any game. It doesn't really matter who they're playing.
We see him taunting the bench over there. Look at, pushing Gabe Jackson right back in the backfield.
So 3rd and 11 for Smith and company.
It's just going to be a 4-man rush again.
Pressure coming, sets up the screen. DJ Dallas trying to turn up field, and Dallas banged down. Nick Bolton had him. Mike Dana.
Nothing there. 4th and 7.
Back out again for Seattle. This Kansas City defense is doing work today.
Well, they had the screen set up, and versus man-to-man, when Nick Bolton's playing the back, you got to get one of those offensive linemen to cut him off and get him to let the
welcome in, everybody.
Right?
Welcome in.
You can screen him. Think of basketball like a pick and roll. That's exactly the way it's set up here. But too much pressure.
4th and 7. Seahawks have to kick it off.
4th punt of the day for Dixon. This one will bounce and just die. Ball is tipped around, and it ends up with Kansas City. A Chief touched that, and Kansas City will cover it up.
That was close.
Old school Chiefs enjoying this new school Chiefs team.
All right, guys. They are going to a commercial break. I'm going to go to a commercial break as well. But before I do, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. I want to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
I can't see the prompter. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, this is so much fun, Kurt. And I bet everybody thought it was going to be TB.
The best part is you can hear in the background the rest of the crew going, "Oh, what are you doing?" Spraying the snow at them. That's great. Kansas City's worst start. There was a penalty, a late flag on the punt against Seattle, so it helped Kansas City get out of a deeper hole. On first down, Pacheco turns it upfield. Jefferson and Poona Ford combining on the stop, and it'll bring up second down. Here's the penalty against Seattle on the punt. It was on Derek Young. Right there. Oh. A little shove in the back of Chris Lamons, who incidentally ended up recovering the ball after it got touched by a Chief.
That was a close one. Seattle could have used that.
So Mahomes under shotgun.
Mahomes, short toss, Pacheco. Got a block, and Pacheco used it well. Pacheco breaking tackles.
Uh-oh! He's still streaming down the sideline. Wow! What a run by Pacheco. Streaming down the sideline.
Down the sideline.
Well, the center's going to get outside after he makes this, but it's really the path of Pacheco. Watch him go inside and then out. That's what saves it. Creed Humphrey, that's how you make your blockers right. That's such great vision, such great instincts from Pacheco, and the stop and start going right off of Creed Humphrey. Creed Humphrey, the stud wrestler from Oklahoma. Learned a lot from Lincoln
First and
Riley.
10.
Knows all about this spread system. These quick little screens to halfbacks. He's done it his whole career.
McKinnon runs right into the arms of Jordan Brooks. Well,
nothing there.
Time by Seattle. Just a 1-yard gain down to the 33-yard line of the Seahawks. But Kansas City up 14-0. Mark, closing moments of this first half. Seattle's defense, this is a perilous situation for the Seahawks. They've got to get a stop here.
Absolutely. Even just
Here we
holding
go,
on to a
guys.
field goal would be a win at this point. Just slowing down the momentum, but
2nd and 9.
Kansas City's doing it every which way. They're throwing it, they're running it. They got the screen game working.
Mahomes in the shotgun.
One of the best young centers in the league to get out in front of these running backs and make blocks in space. They're
Josh back to pass.
Mahomes, it's Kelsey. Spins down at the 29. It'll bring up 3rd down. Jordan Brooks again with the tackle. 4-yard pickup. Mahomes 125 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half.
And I swear these two.
So 3rd and 5.
Kelsey, these little option routes, I mean, they have so much time on task and so many reps built up and built up equity together that they could do this stuff in the pitch black in the dark. I mean, it's like he's throwing these things, not even looking, anticipating where Kelsey's going to be, giving him the ability to catch and run.
3rd down and 5. Mahomes with time, and he threw it behind Kadarius Toney.
Incomplete.
Chased by Jordan
4th and
Brooks,
5.
the errant pass, and Mahomes says that's on me. Pats his chest, and that'll bring out Harrison Butker for the field goal try.
Well, he just misses, and right there you see Jordan Brooks get his hand on Toney's back right there, and he kind of pushed him back towards Patrick Mahomes, so he started losing ground a little bit. Now, it wasn't a perfect pass, but it looked even worse because Jordan Brooks...
So here we go, guys. They're bringing out the field goal unit for Kansas City. 47-yard attempt.
Field goal try now for Butker. Just 5 of 9 from 40-plus this year. Townsend, the holder. Hold is down.
The kick is up.
On the way, and this one right down the middle.
Right down the middle, right through the uprights.
This week, the former Chiefs punter that
Chiefs now lead at 17-0 with 2:40 left to play in the first half.
Chiefs with the lead.
In the second quarter.
This message from DirecTV.
So, with that being said, guys, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. They're going to commercial, but I'm going to stay live. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's tuning in today on your Christmas Eve festivities. I want to say thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today. Taking time out of your guys' busy schedule with families to tune in. So, here we go.
2 total yards in this first half. Can a 2-minute drill maybe spark Seattle a little bit late?
Something, just a little momentum here. Even if they just get a field goal, I mean, they need something. Just put something on the board. Avoid the goose egg at halftime and get in there and regroup. They're going to have to do it anyway, but it'd be nice to do it with a couple points in your back pocket.
The biggest play they've had today came from the guy waiting for the kickoff, Godwin Igwebuike, who had a 48-yard return. His return more than the total yards of the Seattle offense in this first half. He'll chase this one down. It goes right through his hands. Picks it up at the 7-yard line, and Igwebuike in all kinds of trouble. Going nowhere. Buried inside the 10.
That's a special teams goof up.
Ups and downs in this game and ups and downs in this year. It's been the story for Seattle. They started 2-3. Couldn't stop anybody in those first 5 games, and then they got things going. Applied pressure. The run game going from Kenneth Walker. But entering play today, they've lost 4 of 5. They haven't been able to stop the ground game, and they've lost each game by 1 score. Today, they're down 17-0, buried in their own end once more.
And 3 of those losses you just mentioned, Kev, recently after their bye week, those have been at home. I mean, that was like
the ball on the 7-yard line.
Smith from his end zone shoves it towards Metcalf, who makes the catch and fights his way out to the 18-yard line. L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle, but a first down for DK Metcalf.
Well, Geno Smith almost had to jump and throw that ball. Let's see if they get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. He almost had to jump and throw that ball. He had Gabe Jackson, number 66, his right guard, in his lap. He had to jump up so he didn't hit his hand on his helmet.
Smith to the air again, and it's batted away from Treadwell. The coverage from Joshua Williams. 2:02 until halftime, and it's 2nd down.
Just got to be a little more physical through the catch. Ooh, almost got tipped. Ooh. with a little.
There we go. 2nd and 10. 2:02 left to play.
DJ Dallas. Nothing up the middle.
Nothing up the middle.
The 20-yard line by Willie Gay.
So that's going to be a 2-minute.
Right
2-minute warning, guys. 2-minute warning.
Here in Kansas City, and the home team enjoying their
2-minute warning.
Celebration. Up 17-0.
There we go. 17-0 Chiefs. So with that being said, guys, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. So the next time I do go live, which will be later on today, I'm doing a doubleheader game today. The second game is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys are playing at home. The Eagles are on the road. There will not be any Jalen Hurts today. Minshew is going to be the starting quarterback today, the backup quarterback for the Eagles. So that should be a fun and interesting game today. So you guys stay tuned for that. Go ahead and get signed up on the page, and I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Back in Kansas City, Kevin Kugler, Mark Sanchez.
There we go, guys. 3rd and 8.
8 for Seattle. They have 1 first down in the first half. Trailing 17-0. Chiefs rush 4. Smith in trouble. Gets away for the moment.
Oh! Sack lunch in the backfield.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Penalty up here on top.
Penalty on top.
Top of your screen, you're going to see it.
Dropped it about
flag on the play.
In coverage.
Offense is coming back out to work.
They held Goodwin, I think, as he was trying to get free. Just unnecessarily, I mean.
Holding. Defense number 43. 23. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Josh Williams up top. Watch the outside receiver. There's the matchup. There's Goodwin. And there's Williams. You got to let go of him at some point. You see, even Brian Cook was like, dude, let him go. We got the sack, we don't need it.
Oh. Can Seattle
so 1st and 10.
The second life. Dallas up the middle, a little bit of running room, and an ankle tackle from Justin Reed. Just swipes that ankle to bring him down after an 8-yard gain.
Well, they caught him on a pressure. Did an excellent job of forcing everybody to one
so
side.
2nd and 2
for Dallas.
Smith in the shotgun.
2nd and 2. Clark providing some heat on Smith as he lobs it.
Oh, what a play!
With the catch.
DK Metcalf with.
Woo,
what a play! Dropped it in there for a dime.
Such good recognition by Geno.
Wow.
He had to run all the way from the middle of the field. Normally, they've been putting a corner underneath and a safety.
That was one hell of a play, guys.
Geno Smith recognizes it and makes him pay.
Here we go.
To the other sideline, and the pass incomplete. There's a flag.
Incomplete.
Intended for Treadwell. He was going after Joshua Williams again.
Josh Williams, two crucial penalties.
Defense number 20.
Pass interference on Kansas City. First down at the end of the spot.
Let's see him forcing him out of bounds. It's just a little too far downfield. He's all over these guys. I think Gino signaled that right before the play. He's giving him that open.
So that's 2 penalties for 19 yards on Kansas City.
Saw that press coverage.
So Smith in the shotgun.
Seattle taking advantage so far of that second chance with the holding penalty. On first down, Smith to the end zone.
His left foot
Did he get the? Nope, didn't get the second toe in.
Kevin,
Oh man.
This is an absolute dime from Geno Smith. Oh, let's see. I mean, such a tough throw, layering that ball. Oh no.
Oh man, he didn't get his foot down.
I mean,
in college, that would have been caught with 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But this is the NFL, so thank you for the subscription, everybody.
Starts right, back left, and Walker down at the 12.
Walker up the middle.
Picks up 6, and it brings up a critical third down for Seattle.
Third down is for Seattle.
Points on the board before halftime. Remember, they won the toss, elected to defer. They'll get the ball to start the second half.
Well, that's huge for them to try and double up on points here. They need it.
Third down and 4.
And they're low on timeouts because they burnt some early ones.
Smith, flag down, intercepted.
Interception, but flag on the play.
Juan Thornhill, but he went out of bounds, and a flag down at the 9.
Flag on the play at the 9-yard line. Ball was intercepted, but we'll see who's it against.
So he made the catch, but he came down on the body of the offensive player and never got down in bounds. So it's an incomplete pass. And now the flag.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense number 3.
Oh, illegal.
5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Ooh.
It was right at the snap. He tried to quick jam him, right? But he quick jammed him a little too high.
Ooh.
Watch this. Watch this quick jam. Boom, right to the face. They got the 2 guys on him. You see, once DK hit him for the long ball down the sideline, they're not going to let him go one-on-one anymore.
So first and goal.
First down and goal. Third Kansas City penalty on the drive. They had none on the game before this drive.
Now they're putting them all the way outside. See if they can get a one-on-one, and they still don't.
DJ Dallas is open. Smith finds him at the 5, and Dallas down inbounds.
Oh, they're running it.
And they'll have to use their final timeout with 9 seconds to play until halftime.
Well, they burnt some early timeouts. Remember that, Kevin. Those things come back to bite you. You want to save those for your offensive unit, and then, of course, for the special teams unit for situations like this, so you're not pressed up against it. But with 9 seconds, you got to understand, I mean, similar to the Buffalo game last week before halftime, you can't run out this clock. You got to take one quick shot at the end zone. I would not be shocked if they try to get DK Metcalf one-on-one. I highly doubt the Kansas City's going to allow that, but he might try and just throw up a floater up to this back pylon, try and drop one in the bucket, and see if DK can go upstairs to the second level and make a huge catch.
Here we go, guys.
If it's anything on the front end line, this front goal line, it's got to be numbers and lower, right in the belt buckle. You catch it and you fall down.
Second down and
There's
goal.
DK all the way by himself. Oh, they're moving him in.
No timeouts for Seattle. Gino looking, end zone, incomplete. He wanted
Incomplete.
Ferguson. The pass is incomplete. Jalen Watson out there in the coverage. Now 5 seconds left.
5 seconds left to play.
To take another quick shot at the end zone.
You have time if it's going to be a play like that. You saw Gino waited to the second window. He had to let Parkinson get past Willie Gay to throw that ball. On this situation, you can't wait that long. It's one move for the receivers, and they got to expect the ball immediately.
5 seconds until halftime.
He cannot hang on his back foot. They need to steal points here. Throw it up to DK. Back left corner. Or back
Here we go.
Looking. Takes his time. Throws that one away.
Oh, he barely got it out.
And he got it out with 1 second to go until halftime. Another beat, and halftime would have arrived in Kansas City. Goodness.
Almost a critical error by Geno Smith.
Crazy, guys. Crazy game.
He lucks out
Crazy
here.
game.
But that second look, right? That second reset, like you get one chance. Cut the field in half. You're either looking left and right. No time to go back and forth and toggle your vision. You just got to cut that ball loose the first time. He really lucked out. He's playing with fire.
Myers has made 21 straight, now 22 straight. And Seattle does get on the board before halftime. The first half stats are brought to you by Geico, and we look at what both quarterbacks have this first half of their respective teams. Geno Smith just 55% completion, 81 yards. Patrick Mahomes 125 yards and 2 touchdowns, pacing Kansas City to the 17-3 lead at halftime at Arrowhead Stadium. Chiefs with the advantage at the break, but Seattle gets the football when we start the second half. Verizon halftime show from our studios in Los Angeles coming up after a quick timeout. Chiefs by 2 scores at halftime.
All right, guys. With that being said, we're going to take a quick pause. So we're going to take a quick pause right here, guys. I want to make sure each and every one of you, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in today. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. I'm going to take a break for halftime. So you guys can sit back, relax, go get your snacks, whatever. And we'll see you back out of halftime. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I definitely do appreciate it. Well, we will be back. I appreciate it.
start to the second half. They're going to get the football. Can they?
All right, here we go, guys. Welcome back.
You're exactly right. They got
They're coming back from halftime.
Touchdown this time and get 10 straight.
So here we go.
Try and chip away at that lead. How are they going to do it? They got to get more physical. In the run game, they got to create push for Kenneth Walker to find some holes and then crease this defense. But then, even more importantly, on the perimeter, Trent McDuffie and Joshua Williams, the corners for the Chiefs, Kevin, right now they're taking the fight to these wide receivers from Seattle. They're jamming them at the line. They're getting physical, almost to their own detriment in that 2-minute drive. But Seattle's got to take the fight to them and get off the line of scrimmage, have a plan for press coverage, and get open for Geno Smith.
Check in with Laura after this first play to see what the coaches had to say at halftime. Seattle, with the kickoff going through the end zone, will start at the 25-yard line. 98 total yards for Seattle, 71 of those for DK Metcalf on 6 catches. The motion man for Seattle on first down. It's Walker. And not much there for Kenneth Walker as we check in with Laura Oakman. Laura?
Well, Pete Carroll told me what we just saw. He said, we have got to run the ball, and we've got to run the ball right now. He said, we're not doing great on offense. Neither are they, but he said, we're just doing worse. We've got to run the ball and get in third and short situations. As for Andy Reid, he went right to penalties are a problem. That last Seattle field goal drive, he said that was a penalty drive. We've got to clean that up and finish with touchdowns, not field goals.
It's one of the problems last week for Kansas City. 10 penalties a week ago.
Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. 2nd and 6 for Geno Smith.
2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Smith backpedaling, and he throws it incomplete. Carlos Dunlap was the pursuer, and nowhere to go for Geno Smith, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They're trying to bring Metcalf all the way from the opposite side of the field. And it just took so long to get that play going.
Thank you for the subscription there. I definitely do appreciate it. I'll go ahead and get it updated.
Wouldn't let him run by. And Coach Spagnuolo, I mean, he's done
an excellent
job with this game plan of getting physical, getting up in Seattle's face, not letting these guys get started, but they got to avoid a 3-and-out here.
Here we go. 3rd and 6 for Geno Smith. Play clock down to 4 seconds.
3rd and 6. Chiefs rush 4. Smith steps up, throwing over the middle, incomplete.
He had the run.
Goodwin, the intended receiver, and McDuffie on the coverage, and Goodwin still down. Remember, he had a wrist injury. He turned his ankle in practice Wednesday, and he stays down here.
Geno's going to look back at this film. He wants to hit that. I don't know if he caught that. Nope, ball's out.
But he had a ton of field in front of him, as you said, Mark. If he runs, he's got the first down.
That's exactly right, and 2-man. That's the coverage they were in. It was cover 2.
And Goodwin is down for Seattle.
5 underneath, 2 deep safeties. That leaves no.
We hate to see anybody hurt.
Smith with his wheels can easily scramble for that first down.
Timeout in Kansas City as they take care of Marquise Goodwin.
I'll remember that chapter of my life forever.
So with that being said, guys, they're going to a timeout break for Marquise Goodwin being on the ground hurt. So we're going to take a quick pause. But please make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I want to say thank you for the subscriptions today, guys. I definitely do appreciate it. As you can see at the top of the screen there, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Marquise Goodwin being
Here
looked
we
at
go,
on the
guys.
sideline with the Seattle Seahawks. He was able to get up, walk off the field. But a 3 and out for the Seattle offense. They continue their offensive woes against this Kansas City defense. Dixon to punt it away. Tony is the deep man and not a good punt. A line drive that went out of bounds. We'll see
Right
where
back,
they
guys.
mark it. Out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Let's go back to that third down play. A lot of room for Geno.
Well, look at all this space in here. They completely vacate the middle of the field. Everybody's got a man underneath, and look at Geno Smith right before he cuts that thing loose. Oh my gosh, all this real estate. He's going to be kicking himself when he watches the tape on that, but he's got to see it on the sidelines. Check out the surface right there, those pictures.
All right, sorry guys, I'm back.
Recognize it. If he gets it again, and he might, if that's their game plan for him, he's got to make him pay and get him out of two-man.
On first down, off the play fake, Mahomes on the roll, back across his body and through the fingertips of Justin Watson. That's his second drop of the day.
And one was on a crucial third down earlier in the game, but what a find by Patrick Mahomes. Are you kidding me? He's going to go all the way across the field and find the right zone. You see him throttle. You see him slow down just a little bit, Kevin. That's exactly what you want. He's got the feel. He understands how to throttle in zone coverage and find the open window. Now he's got to finish the play.
Second and 10. Mahomes. Nice catch by Juju Smith-Schuster. First time we've called his name today as a receiver, his first catch of the afternoon.
And Juju really has been having a resurgence.
Yeah, guys, I just want to say something. Probably here in the next 20, 30 minutes or so, I'm going to be having a family member come over. My dog is going to be barking wildly, so I'm probably going to mute the microphone, but I'm still going to keep the sound going. Or I may just go and leave the field off. So bear with me. So
they've got to stack some stops to get back into this thing. 3rd and 3. Mahomes, nobody open. Mahomes dancing around, throws it late, and Kelsey can't pull it in. Coverage from Jonathan Abram, the former Raider first rounder that the Seahawks got late in this year from Green Bay.
Well, look at this sticky coverage. Oh, nothing on the top. And then underneath, there goes Kelsey on the option route. Well played by Abram on Kelsey. That was huge. Kelsey loves breaking that out route outside. We saw him do it earlier in the game for a first down on a third down. And Abram just walls him off. Well done by the former Raider.
Dallas with the fair catch. Seattle gets the stop.
just like I was alluding to just a minute ago, I've got a family member coming over with some food. Probably here in the next 20, 30 minutes. So if you guys start hearing my dog barking wildly, that means that they're here to drop the food off. And I may have to go and get that food. So what I may do is I may just go ahead and mute everything. But I'm still going to keep the stream live. But I'm going to mute my microphone. I'll probably mute the audio, so just bear with me. I will bring it back as soon as I get back to the computer. So I thought I'd give you guys the heads up, so that way you guys are not wondering what's going on. So just bear with when that does happen. Just bear with me, all right? I definitely do appreciate it. But make sure you please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. When I do go live, you guys get the notification. So with that being said, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
back.
Here we go, guys. Sorry about that.
Put something together. They'll try with Walker on the ground to the right side, and Walker has some room on the sideline. They went to the right behind the new right tackle, Stone Forsythe, in for Abraham Lucas, who's questionable with a thigh injury.
Exactly right, Kevin. And look at this wall they put up.
Thank you for the subscription.
Watch this push on this left
Thank you for
side,
the subscribe.
right
I'm going to go ahead, and get it
screen.
changed real quick.
Wow. I mean, that's the best run they've had all day. And for good reason. They finally have given Kenneth Walker a little room.
So 1st and 10 for Geno Smith.
Toss play, Walker. Walker, another crease. Kenneth Walker starting to get things going a little bit.
There it goes. Now they're coming back.
Back-to-back good runs as we check in Los Angeles with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Kevin. So the Panthers were already up 24-7 when Sam Darnold finds DJ Moore for this 5-yard score. Carolina rolling 31-7 on the Lions. And remember, if Carolina wins that division, Kev?
How about that?
Carolina, who went into Seattle and beat them up a little bit. I mean, geez Louise. But Kenneth Walker, I mean, he's running inspired right now. Totally different than that first half.
Had 10 carries for 20 yards before the drive. Walker now 12 carries for 51 yards.
He went back. Oh, don't burn him.
And a timeout used by Geno Smith. We saw this in the first half. They used timeouts early. And they probably would have wished they had one late in that first half. And they used their first here.
Well, they were trying to figure out, they had a double call on, right?
Crazy. Oh, great. Hold on, guys. I'll bring it back up momentarily. Hold on.
Back to the first play, realized the clock was running down, had to burn a timeout.
Go. Drive, 50. Go.
1st and 10 at the 49. Walker again, and not much there this time. Chris Jones in the middle of the line to help make that stop after a pickup of 1.
Gosh, when Chris Jones turns it on, I mean, he is a tough man to move. He's paid. He's paid to sack the quarterback, okay? So some of these rundowns, you know, it's nothing to write home about with Chris Jones. But good Lord, when he decides to turn it on, I mean, he's one of the toughest.
Here we go, 2nd and 8.
And he really pushes offensive linemen back into the backfield and stops these runs before they get started.
Motion man is Treadwell. 2nd and 8. Walker again. Well, as Pete Carroll told Laura Oakman, they're going to run the football.
Oh, yeah.
And they're bound and determined to do that on this drive.
Oh, no doubt. And this is right in that gray area. Right in that gray area to see if they'd potentially think about going for it. It could be a 2 more down situation.
Third and 3. Hart with the quick toss, and Hart fighting for extra yardage. That lunge at the end got him close. We've seen Seattle go for it before. Will they go again in this gray area?
But they have the run on the other side. I see what he sees, but because you're pushed into the boundary, there's not a lot of real estate there. Be ready for the sneak.
And there is the sneak from Geno Smith, and he gets the first down to the Kansas City 40-yard line.
The old QB sneak play, guys. The old QB sneak.
Look at this push. You just got to win that line right there. It's just like tug of war. Get the flag past the line. Get the push. Rugby scrum. Whatever it takes. But that play before, Kev, the 3rd down, I think
1st and 10.
That ball off.
Smith in the shotgun.
On 1st down. Checks it down to Walker on the edge, and Walker could not get past Willie Gay.
Could not get to it.
That is a textbook play.
All right, guys. There's my family member. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back. So you guys just watch it on the interactive. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I am back.
Big game. Really,
You might hear my
not
dog bark
win,
every
but it's
once
as
in a
close as you
while.
can get. You've got to win this game if
Just
you're
bear with
Seattle
it.
to stay in shouting distance.
I'm not going to let you guys miss too much of the game. Here we go, 4th and 4.
And the biggest play.
DJ Dallison, expect him to be a receiver. There he goes.
4th and 4. Smith. Parkinson with the catch. Flag is down as Parkinson is down.
Flag on the play.
With the tackle, but we'll wait about the flag, and it may be on Seattle.
Yeah, I think they got. Might have been Penny Hart on the pick there.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh.
No, excuse me. Offense. Offense number 18. Penalties decline. Brings up a first down for Kansas City.
That Chiefs defense doing it again. Terrific open field tackle by Brian Cook. Stops Seattle on 4th down. And the turnover back to Kansas City.
There we go, guys. So with that being said, guys, please hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. So the next time I do go live, you guys get the notification. I'm going to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in today. As you can see, my buddy's giving away free games. You get a free Steam game. If you enter that code into your stream to redeem code in your stream excuse me, Steam account, go to your Steam, redeem that code, and the game is free for yours. Whoever wants it, you guys go after that, and the game is yours. So it's first come, first serve. So we're implementing this, guys, into the stream. So it's just something to give back to y'all. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you that tune in each and every time we do stream. So it's a way to show we thank you. So we're giving away a free Steam game. So you guys enter that code in your Steam account. Go to renew code, and first come, first serve. Whoever gets it, it's yours. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Game.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get up for just a minute. Flag on the play.
Boye Mafe moving, coaxing Orlando Brown to move and point.
False start.
Ooh.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling who moved.
I was on Kansas City.
Chiefs.
Took him out up top. Oh, just a little flinch. Try to get still quickly. Ready for a little quick game, a little completion to set up a third and manageable.
Mahomes, Smith-Schuster, and Juju up the sidelines,
Ooh.
nudged out with a first down at the
First down.
46-yard line by Darrell Taylor.
There's that basic cross in the middle and just two little escape routes where they try and show those drive routes and then escape out the back door. Watch Juju, boom, right off the wake of Travis Kelce, and then he's going to pull out of it. You see him, that quick peek to the flat to make sure there was nobody in front of him, and he didn't lure Patrick Mahomes into throwing a ball out to a cornerback.
And down goes McKinnon. Mafe into the backfield, the loss of one. First tackle for loss today for Seattle brings up 2nd and 11. 5:40 to play in the third. Kansas City up 2 touchdowns.
All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 11 for Mahomes and company, who's in the shotgun.
Blitz up the middle from Barton. Mahomes had to step away from that and down.
Ooh, sack lunge for Mahomes.
Just a delay blitz by Barton. Does an excellent job. Watch him right here. And these offensive linemen are going to get caught up inside. And he delays just enough. Gets behind the defensive tackle. And gets a clear, free run, unabated, to the quarterback.
You know who's excited for Cody Barton? His brother Lander, who's the freshman defensive player of the year in the Pac-12 for the Pac-12 champion Utah Utes.
Oh, man. He couldn't wait.
All right. Mahomes into shotgun, drops back to pass.
Pressured again.
He's pressured again.
Initial pressure, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Thought that was going to be another highlight play from Patrick
4th and
Mahomes.
15. Wow.
Seattle was all over.
So,
how does he break out of this? I mean, you've seen the stuff he does with the football. Sleight of hand, if you will. That ball's all over the place in one hand. Amazing how they don't get to it.
Shelby Harris wondering how he didn't get his 3rd sack of the year. DJ Dallas is the deep man awaiting the Tommy Townsend punt. Take a little Seattle bouncing down near the 25-yard line. And a timeout in Kansas City. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus is in Kansas City.
all right, guys, welcome in. If you guys just now tuning in, the score is 17-3. Kansas City Chiefs on top right now, 17-3 in the 3rd quarter. You guys got the poll so far at Kansas City Chiefs 84% winning this game over the Seattle Seahawks at 16%. So you guys make sure you guys get your votes in today. Make sure you get them in. I'm gonna take the poll down with like about 4 or 5 minutes left of the 4th quarter. So you guys got plenty of time to get your votes in. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell when I do go live. You guys get the notification. With that being said, guys, I'm going to be right back.
On that throw down the middle from Geno Smith that was a little low.
All right, guys, I am going to take a quick bite to eat, but I'm going to leave the tunes on for y'all. So I'm going to keep my mic muted, but you guys got sound, so enjoy. I'll be right back.
I don't believe he's gone, Mark.
Just waiting for him to break out of the pound, man. That's the canine. Watch him go. Once again, getting the full head of steam and then reversing field. Trying to catch the edge of the defense. God, look at that move. The stop and start is incredible. I mean, the guy's like a Tesla, man. Whew.
Second 20-yard run of the quarter for Walker. First down at midfield for Seattle. DJ Dallas in at running back. Over the middle, Smith finds Disley in the tight end with his first catch. Down near the Kansas City 30, Nick Bolton on the stop, a 19-yard gain.
Well, you see this back and forth chess match. Okay, they're getting some momentum, running the football. What do we got to do on defense? Kansas City and Spagnuolo says, hey, let's bring another guy off the edge. Let's stop these runs from circling our defense. And as soon as you do that, you start blitzing players. You got to play man-to-man. And what happens? You lose a one-on-one matchup, and there goes the tight ends screaming across the field for Seattle.
Movement on the right side of the line. That Stone Forsythe came in for Abraham Lucas.
False start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
There he is on the right-hand side. Comes a handoff.
Walker and Clark buries it. Nowhere to go as Frank Clark got into the backfield.
Ooh, Frank Clark against his former team. Check this out. He's just going to water ski right down the line and land at Kenneth Walker. Just cut him off before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Now for Geno Smith, he's got to understand you're playing for a field goal right here. Be incredibly smart. Anything else after that is gravy, but get me a completion, get me to third and manageable.
That's Penny Hart in motion. They'll give it again to Walker, and Walker with a little bit of running room slides past the 30 to the 28-yard line, and a pickup of 9 for Kenneth Walker.
Conservative call, but I do not mind it. In these elements, on the road like this, your pass game hasn't been blowing the doors off this defense. Just be smart. Keep riding this explosive back.
3rd and 7's a very reasonable play right now, Mark.
And now he's just got to be ready for pressure. Let's see, they get their 5. Up front, let's see if they decide to bring Bolton here, or if he's just going to play the back.
He'll back off. They'll bring pressure from the other side. Walker gets the carry and an outstanding tackle by Jalen Watson. Got him on the ankles at the 29, and it's 4th down.
Thought he might have a chance if he stayed maybe up inside, followed those inside blocks, but sometimes, you know, once you go outside on some of this zone run stuff, oh, we got another 4th down going for it.
Let's see if they're just getting up to the line.
Yeah, he's just trying to show it. End of the quarter.
And we have reached the end of the 3rd. We'll see what Seattle does on 4th down after the timeout. Seattle and Kansas City, a little bit of a defensive showdown in this second half. Still 17-3 Chiefs.
I remember.
All right, guys. Remember, please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm still taking my quick break, but I want to come to you first. Let you know, hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. But I'm still going to leave the audio on while the game is still being played. So with that being said, guys, I'll be right back.
Two scores, fourth quarter.
All right, guys,
Down
welcome
14.
back.
Seattle going for it on fourth down.
Well, I think it's probably the right call, right? Unless if you didn't do it quickly, you'd have to score, get a two-point conversion, and then a field goal if you're going to try and kick a field goal here. Either way, you got to get points. So they got to be smart. Go to your best players. Where's DK Metcalf? He's got to come alive.
Smith sets, looking that direction, finds Treadwell instead, and Treadwell stopped short. Trent McDuffie. We'll see where they spot this with progress. He did not get there. And a turnover on downs. Kansas City's defense does it again.
The tail end of this route, he starts to bow backwards and go the wrong way. And that ball kind of brought him back, but that ball's got to be thrown all the way to the sidelines. You're kind of tapping your toes before you go out of bounds, and you just cut that ball off from flying out of bounds. But he had to come back for that football a little bit. If you're going to end up coming back, then you got to go a little deeper at the beginning before you make your break. Can't afford to be short like that.
So Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense back to work. Pacheco. Not much there. Stopped at the 24, gets 2.
We see Jonathan Abram, number 23, in there for most of this second half already, taking over for number 39, Tease Tabor.
Former first-round pick, Raiders took him 27th overall in 2019.
Here we go.
Mahomes drops the snap, picks it up. Patrick Mahomes with a flag down, throws this one away.
Hold on the offense, flag on the play, guys.
Boy, for Patrick Mahomes, that was off from the snap.
Holding. Offense over 57. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Orlando Brown with the hold.
Let's see, here's Orlando Brown, left tackle. See the drop snap. Then as Bruce Irvin tries to get outside, grabbed him a little too long.
Mahomes Down the sideline, pass incomplete. He wanted Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Michael Jackson on the coverage.
Ooh.
Crowd not happy, but they'll be happier because we're going to L.A. for a Carissa Thompson game break.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Vikings are happy right now because they were down by 3, 3rd and 5. Kirk Cousins finds T.J. Hawkinson, who makes an incredible catch for his second touchdown of the day. Vikings back in front, 17-13. Kevin?
Well, Vikings in a comeback. Who knew?
We've seen that movie before.
They're like, oh, we won down 3. This is easy. 3rd down and 18. Check down. Smith-Schuster. Just a little bit of yardage to the 21. Well shy of the first down, and the Chiefs off to punt it away again. Seattle defense is...
Gosh, they're playing great. Getting them into 3rd and longs, forcing errant throws, locking up this run game. They really came to play in this second half. Now the offense has got to get something going.
A 4th 3 and out for Kansas City. That's a season high. They're shutting down right now one of the best offenses in football.
Look at them going all out on the block.
Townsend, short punt, bouncing at the 47, picked up at the 40, and DJ Dallas gets a little bit of that yardage back.
Hey Siri, set my morning scene.
All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to be right back, but make sure you please hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll be right back.
Here we go. Fields. Seattle from their 45 down 2 touchdowns.
Here we go, guys.
On 1st down, Walker up the gut, and Thornhill met him after about a 10-yard gain.
That's a version of the same play that creased this very Seattle defense. Jacobs with the Raiders at Seattle. That's the same blocking scheme essentially as that lead draw. And you see what happens when those running backs get a crease and jump on that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense. Could be deadly.
Kenneth Walker right at 100 yards on the afternoon. Young the motion man. Walker looking for the 1st down. He's got it to the 42-yard line of Kansas City. All the scoring in this game came in the 1st half. For Patrick Mahomes, the little flip and the touchdown got things started with Kadarius Toney. Then Mahomes finding Jerick McKinnon for the score, his 6th in December. Metcalf got things going with that catch. They tried to get Metcalf the touchdown. He couldn't get the toe down. Had to settle for the field goal. And thus a 17-3 Kansas City lead. First down and 10 for Seattle. Toss play, Walker. Wants the edge, cannot get there. First one there was Trent McDuffie.
That was snuffed out.
Close the door.
What an excellent job playing the perimeter in open space against a dangerous runner.
Sorry, Walker, but this ain't Michigan State. You can't bounce it out to the left like that.
Watch 21 McDuffie.
And he just keeps backing up when he does.
I mean, Treadwell's got to do something to affect him and his vision on the back so he can't just get a free run at him and swallow up that play. Good they get to that lead draw again. There it is.
And Walker into traffic. Gets back over the 100-yard mark. He'd actually fallen back under it with that loss of 5 on his last carry. Derek Nottie on the tackle. But it leaves a 3rd down and long again for Seattle.
3rd and long for the Seahawks. Got 11 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter, guys. You got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes left to get your guys' votes in up there at the top.
Marquise Goodwin back out there and in motion for Seattle.
Third and 11. Smith in the shotgun.
Smith looking. Metcalf with the catch. And Metcalf converts on 3rd down and 11.
And that's what you want from your big body receivers. Oh, no. He's got something going, but he's going to run a little slant route inside. Get physical at the top of the route before he makes his break. Let's see. Came up a little lame there. Let's see. He's kind of grabbing the back of his leg.
Uh-oh. Seattle Seahawks player on the
cramp.
Well, Goodwin's been dinged up. Tyler Lockett is out. Without DK Metcalf, you're left with Derek Young, who has no catches. Laquan Treadwell, I mean, for the season, no catches. Treadwell has 2
Metcalf
catches
is back
today,
up off the ground.
Penny Hart
looked like he was grabbing the back of his leg.
They have to have DK Metcalf.
So,
suffice to say, you can't lose 14.
No.
We need my guy in there.
First down and 10. Ball at the Kansas City 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line. Smith under center.
That's Treadwell in motion. Play fake. Smith checks it to DJ Dallas. Little running room for Dallas. And he gets inside the 25 down there in the arms of Bolton and Gay. Pickup of 7 on first down.
Well, watch this.
Pickup of 7 yards.
And here comes Noah Fant. But watch, they get coverage going back across it. Watch Justin Reed. Excuse me, McDuffie. Look at McDuffie on the left side. Cut that ball off and cut off Noah Fant. Excellent recognition, because a lot of quarterbacks will throw that thing blind and that ball's going the other way for 6 points.
Walker powers his way to the first down at the 20-yard line. Metcalf back out there for Seattle. There's no question on this drive, if you're going to have a chance in this game, you have to score a touchdown if you're Seattle on this drive. You cannot settle for anything less than that.
Without a doubt, they converted that 3rd down that they desperately needed.
Metcalf
just got a first
out there.
Yep, Metcalf back and just got a first down without even getting a 3rd down. Those are even better than converting on 3rd down. You got Goodwin in there too.
.45 to play. Chiefs up 2 scores. Seattle on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, guys.
Set up here. Don't burn another one.
Play clock at 1. They have to. Second timeout used by Seattle with 8:32 remaining.
What is Seattle doing burning their timeouts?
1 timeout left for the game.
That could hurt them later on.
That's going to hurt them.
Come back to bite them.
Now, coming up next, our Christmas Eve doubleheader continues with one of the biggest games of the year as the Eagles continue their fight for the NFC East crown against Dak and the Cowboys right here on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
For the Cowboys, Cooper Rush. Now we get the reverse of that. Let's see what Minshew's got.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line. It's Walker in the backfield, a negative.
Oh, sack lunch.
Jones, a tackle for loss, and he just buried Kenneth Walker.
Ooh.
He turns it on.
It looked like a sack lunch on the quarterback, but Kenneth Walker got stuffed.
I mean,
ooh.
Just collect the running back before he can even get
you don't want to get
inside of the blocks. Got to get those guys cut off on the backside of these runs.
Seattle's had a hard time today overcoming those negative plays. See if they can overcome it here. Second down and 12. 8 tackles for loss for Kansas City today. Backside pressure as Smith throws, looking for the end zone, and it's intercepted. Juan Thornhill.
Intercepted! Intercepted!
7:42 to go.
Interception! Geno Smith got intercepted in the end zone for a touchback. Ball on the 20-yard line.
I have something for you.
Threw that ball away, buddy. You should have just threw that ball away. Well, with that being said, the Kansas City Chiefs will take the ball over out of their 25-yard line. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit that like button. As you can see, we're 5 likes away from 20. Once we get to the 20 likes, we'll post another Steam game key in the chat, and it's first come, first serve. And you guys renew that in your Steam client, and once you renew it, the game is yours, free of charge. It's showing a little token of appreciation for you guys tuning in to our streams. We want to give back to y'all. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit that like button, and also make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Critical error at an absolutely crushing time for Seattle's hopes. The interception by Juan Thornhill.
Welcome back, everybody.
The City offense, they lead 17-3, 7:42 to play.
Just a crushing blow. Now this defense has to somehow create a turnover.
Mahomes will step up over the middle to Kelsey. Kelsey with some room.
Kelsey up to the 40-yard line.
The 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup on the play. And the 800th career reception for Travis Kelsey, the fastest a tight end has ever gotten to 800 catches in NFL history.
Oh, wow. Look at that. and just another catch and run. And that's really been the evolution of this offense, and credit to Andy Reid for doing it for so long in different franchises, different quarterbacks through the years.
1st and 10 for Kansas City.
And he's gone. Now it's catch and run.
Mahomes back to pass.
Mahomes over the middle to Kelsey again.
Uh-oh. 20. Down to the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
Kansas City.
1st down, Kansas City. Wow, what a play.
And start screaming across the field. Get under one defender, over another. And Patrick Mahomes right on the money. Right off his former teammate at Texas Tech, Brooks. Right off of Jordan Brooks' helmet. Just a perfect throw. I don't know, Kels. We got to get in the weight room there if we're going to be flexing like that. I don't know, Coach.
52 yards from Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce, and now 1st and goal, it's Pacheco. And Pacheco down inside the 5 in the arms of Jordan Brooks.
Looks like the ball is on the 4-yard line, guys. Ball on the 4-yard line.
You give them something, you give them anything, and they'll take advantage. It just took about 2 plays to get all the way down to the goal line.
3 to 4-yard line, something like that.
At a potential 3-score game.
So 2nd and goal.
Thought they were going to get one of their plays out of the lab, Kev. I thought they were going to go to their bag of tricks.
Here's Pacheco. And Pacheco nowhere to go. You mentioned
nowhere to go.
Lab. We were talking about that. Patrick Mahomes let us know that he and Kelce and a bunch of the guys on Thursdays during specials, they go off to the side, they work on plays of their own, and then they decide when they can take those plays to Andy Reid. It has to be an overall consensus of the group, said Travis Kelce, when you know it's time to take it to coach.
Oh, we thought we were going to see it here.
So 3rd and goal.
Those specialty trick plays where, you know, Kelce can line up at quarterback and they could snap it to McKinnon and have a little fun.
On 3rd down and goal, Mahomes stepping up, looking. Mahomes chase, diving for the pylon. Patrick Mahomes, is it a touchdown? No signal, yes, touchdown.
No signal.
City.
Touchdown, Kansas City! Kansas City with a touchdown. They had to wait for the official call. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Look at this. Look at the left hand. Hold him up. Get completely horizontal.
And that ball broke the plane.
As long as you tap that pylon on any side, remember, that goal line goes all the way around the world like the equator. He's just, oh my goodness.
And the ball did touch the pylon, guys.
This dude,
so the ball touched the goal line. So with that being said, guys, they're going to come out here and kick the extra point.
Where do you guys even practice this stuff? How does this even happen? He said, bro, I'm amazed every day. He does it in practice. He does it in OTAs. He does it down in Texas.
All right, Buckner back for the extra point.
Complete stud. And they're chanting MVP.
The ball is up
for good reason.
and good right down the middle of the uprights. So 24-3.
Kansas City.
24-3. Kansas City. Wow.
Who's put the Chiefs in what feels like an insurmountable position with 4:42 to go, and if they can hang on, they'll keep pace. Both Buffalo and Cincinnati are winning. Bills are up by 8 right now. Bengals are up by 10 right now, so it should be a stalemate if all things hold going into the final 2 weeks of the season. Remember, Kansas City needs one more win than Buffalo because of the head-to-head.
That's right. They couldn't afford to drop a game here, and this place just erupted after that touchdown.
Well, don't forget Week 17, Cincinnati, Buffalo in Cincinnati.
That's huge. That's huge.
Could make all the difference in that race for the top seed. Remember, only one team.
So
gets
440, 4:42 left to play in the fourth quarter, guys.
This stadium at Arrowhead,
GEHA
Field.
With that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and look at this poll real quick.
Yeehaw!
And I'm going to go ahead and take it down.
Probably in trouble for that one.
You guys got
But listen, the point is,
The
this
poll.
place, Arrowhead, has become a fortress for the Chiefs.
At 33 votes, you guys got the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game. 82% over 18% for the Seahawks.
I've never seen you
I
more
want to say
excited about
thank
a
you
Friday
to each and every
practice
one
than
of
you
you
were
that voted today. I
believe
want to
the
say
other
thank you
day.
very
I
much.
mean, it was,
And the
what I say,
poll
the
has
quote was,
ended.
a lot of teams say,
Now,
hey, we
I
have a
want to
fast
say
Friday.
also, guys,
You know, the
make sure you
practice
tune in
goes
for the
fast,
second game of the
we're up-tempo,
doubleheader
we're
today.
flying at a
We're
good
going to be
clip,
doing
good pace.
the Dallas
I mean,
Cowboys
that
versus
Friday, that
the
Fast Friday, give other
Philadelphia
Fast Fridays some
Eagles
speed wobbles,
in the
Kevin.
second
They were
game
flying.
coming up here in about
Looked like
45
a
minutes
red
or
blur
so.
all over the
So
field.
with that being said, guys,
Patrick
make
Mahomes,
sure
I'm
you
telling you,
please
he
hit
didn't
that
even
like,
miss a
hit the
ball.
subscribe,
The ball didn't
hit the
hit the ground,
notification
Kevin,
bell if you haven't already
until the
done
very,
so.
very end of
So
practice.
that way you guys get
Like
you
one
guys
of the
get to
last
tune
plays.
into that game
I'm
as
not gonna
well.
say who dropped it, but
I'm
just
doing a
that he had drop,
doubleheader
and
today
everybody-
for
it was almost
Christmas.
like he was pitching a
I want to
no-hitter.
say thank you
And
to
everybody
each and every one of you
collectively
that's
in the
tuned in
practice was like,
today. Thank
"Oh."
you so much. And with that being said, here
Another
we
change
go.
on the right side of this offensive line for Seattle. Phil Haynes has moved in for Gabe Jackson.
They've had
I'll be right
a
back.
ton of trouble on that right-hand side. Made it difficult on Gino all day.
Smith to the air now on a drop. Marquise Goodwin, the intended receiver, and he just could not hang on.
The ball jumped on him like a rattlesnake. That was tough to bring in. He's got to snag that thing. Nice soft hands. You're going to see a ton of dime personnel here. You got the 4 down linemen, 1 linebacker in Bolton, and 6 defensive backs.
Second.
Sorry guys, bear with me here. I got to refresh the string. I got to refresh the box window, so bear with me here.
Yet.
There we go.
They got a lot of runway, a lot of tread left on the tires for this group.
On 3rd and 10, it's Fant with the catch, but he's down short of the first down at the 31. Justin Reed there to cover him up.
But when you play this many young players, right, this many first-year players and rookies, they realize what a marathon this entire season is.
Seattle, they brought the kick team out. Now they're not.
There we go, guys. Sorry about that.
I think they're going to reset things here a little bit. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
So 4th and 4.
4th and 4. Smith steps up. Gonna run.
Run it.
Geno Smith has the first down. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Should be in 4 down territory all the way here. It's got to be smart on 3rd down. But listen, the first time in a while for Geno Smith starting. A lot of young players, some serious injuries at the wrong time.
So 1st and 10.
Really crescendo at the end of the season. And
3:46 left to play.
Those are the ones who usually make a run. Unfortunately, it's been the other way around for Seattle.
Over the middle, open is Colby Parkinson. And the tight end down at the Kansas City 25. Brian Cook on the stop. 39-yard pickup to the 3rd-year man out of Stanford.
How on earth did he get that open on the seam route? I'm surprised they didn't carry him up the seam. Reed let him go, expecting help over the top. There was nobody there. Great find by Geno Smith. They're going to have to score. They're going to have to score awfully quick. Going to need an onside at some point. Some late game theatrics.
Smith dumps it down to DJ Dallas, and Dallas out of bounds near the 23. Bolton there to chase him out. Carlos Dunlap still down for Kansas City. Well, for Seattle, the chase is for the wild card. We know that for Seattle. And in this NFC wild card race, even if they lose, they're not done yet. The Giants are losing. The Lions are losing today. So for Seattle, still plenty of opportunity to get into the postseason. But they've got a tough road to hoe down the stretch.
And next week they get the Jets at home.
And then they have the Rams to close their season. Commanders close with Dallas.
So 2nd and 8. 3:05 left to play.
Looking, and it's incomplete. Penny Hart curled back, and the ball went over his head into the end zone.
Well, remember, this is 4-down territory all the way, so think of this 3rd down as 2nd down. You're going to get another shot at it. You don't need all of it.
3rd and 8. Smith batted at the line and almost intercepted. Austin Blythe did a good job to knock it away from Nick Bolton before he could get the pick.
With the volleyball spike.
Willie Gay got the initial bat, and then Blythe turned into a defensive back, albeit a rather big one.
Misty May Trainer.
So 4th and 8.
Ooh. Wham. Nailed it.
Fourth and 8. Smith to the sideline. Treadwell with the catch, and a
nice catch by Treadwell.
First and goal at the 6.
First and goal.
Wasn't intended for no offense. Either way, he gets a completion and the 1st down, but I think that ball was going for Noah Fant. Treadwell just turned around and it hit him in the chest.
Smith on the run for the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Seattle finally into the
touchdown
end zone with 2:25 to go in the 4th.
For Seattle. Touchdown in the back of the end zone for Seattle.
Noah Fant does a good job of getting the defender.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Shows like he's going towards the middle, and once he
so
sees
they're going to be
the pocket, you're going to see
kicking the extra point
like this, and then get out.
The
towards
kick
the back
is
end of the
up
end zone.
and good.
Comes in your screen, boom, and then slams on the brakes, gets outside of it, mirrors the quarterback. That's most important on those scramble drills. Somebody's got to be mirroring the quarterback.
Here we go. They're going to play the replay of the kick
with him, so you're right in his vision.
Extra point makes it 24-10, but 2:25 to go in the 4th.
So 2:25 left to play in the 4th quarter. Seattle Seahawks are down by a touchdown and a field goal.
Need a couple onside kicks here.
Just a couple of onside kicks.
Well, maybe Christmas will come a day early, and let's just take, well,
they're going to need at least 2 presents under the tree.
That's right. 2 big ones.
So, like I said, guys, please make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will be doing a double header today, so that way you guys get the notification that the other game will be on.
Fully expecting the onside kick.
So
they just got to get one. Let's start with one.
Last time they had one was the 2014 NFC Championship game.
Oh, okay. Nice, Kev.
Jason Myers has never had a successful onside kick.
Oh, jeez.
So maybe they're due.
Any more great stats, bud? Any more good news?
See if Jason Myers can turn things around. Big hit.
Ooh.
But it's recovered by Kansas City's Dion Bush.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Man, what a hit.
I felt that one up in the booth.
Ouch. We got a little pushing and shoving at the end of the play, too. But it's Kansas City football. 2:24 to go. Seattle with only 1 timeout remaining and the 2-minute warning. The hill, which was once steep, now feels like Mount Everest to Seattle.
Boy, what a hit.
Tall task to come back here.
That was a wallop.
Some 4-minute offense by the Chiefs. Seattle can stop it one more time. They'll get the 2-minute warning stoppage.
Welcome in if you're just now tuning in.
Here's McKinnon. And Jerick McKinnon down to the 42. There's the timeout used by Pete Carroll.
So if you guys just now tuning in, we'll be doing a doubleheader today.
But
So
what a
you guys
job.
stay tuned for
Assuming
that.
the
That's going to be
Chiefs
the
handle business
Philadelphia
here. What a
Eagles
job
versus
by
the
Andy
Cowboys.
Reid over
Doing
the
a
years
doubleheader
and
today.
evolving with his personnel and making every quarterback he's had successful. I mean, it's incredible. Remember when he was back in Philly, he drafts McNabb over Ricky Williams and took a ton of heat, right?
Yep.
And he made Donovan McNabb so successful, multiple playoff wins, NFC champions, you know, Super Bowl appearances. They've done it all. Michael Vick played his best. He took a ton of heat for taking him in Philly.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm staying live with you. It's 2 minutes left. About to be the 2-minute warning.
And now Patrick Mahomes.
2:19 left to play. Mahomes in the shotgun.
Pacheco looking for a little running room. Got a push. And Pacheco down at the 37-yard line. Seattle cannot stop the clock. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Kansas.
A commercial break. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Looking like a
All
Merry
right, here we
Christmas
go, guys.
in Kansas City.
2 minutes left of the game.
10 lead. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs offense with a third.
If you guys just now tuning in, get the likes. Got 4 more likes to 20. You get a random free Steam game courtesy on the house.
And the arms of Cody Barton.
So if you want to get the likes up, go ahead and do so now. We'll post that that code in the chat.
Tough to make it back now.
And you guys can get your own Steam game.
You guys are showing some fight here.
Courtesy on the house.
See how they come out on
a little token of our a local of my appreciation, along with myself and my buddy GB over at Goose Sports. We're giving back to the community, guys. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you.
Andy Reid will use the timeout right now. And there is the timeout. Kansas City with a 24-10 lead. Travis Kelce today, 6 catches, 113 yards and a touchdown. Became the fastest to 800 catches for a tight end in the history.
If we get those likes up to 20,
it's safe to say that Travis Kelce has grown into one of the best.
We'll post another free Steam game code in the chat.
That was my favorite conversation with him.
And you guys get a free Steam game.
Years acted out of emotion, not really understanding how that triggers decisions.
But I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that liked the stream today. I definitely do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Outside, like a camera was watching him. And he said, I knew I had a good heart, but my actions didn't show it. He read, he watched, saying Kobe's Mamba mentality helped channel his competitiveness
here we go.
versus emotion, saying
1:12 left to play.
Wanting to be a better teammate
4th and 2 for Kansas City.
Well, he's become a terrific player as Patrick Mahomes trying to direct some traffic, and the pass intended for Justin Watson incomplete. And the Chiefs turn it over on downs with 1:03 to play here in the 4th. So Seattle's going to have one last shot on offense, down 24-10.
Let's see if they can get some big chunk plays is what they need. All right, down 14, you got to score fast. We're talking 20 yards a clip. If you catch it in between the numbers, knife up the field, preferably get out of bounds. If you're outside the numbers, find the sideline and make sure your momentum's going forward so they stop the clock.
Go. Holker, 32. Go.
Smith, short to DJ Dallas, and Dallas yanked down inbounds. Seattle with no timeouts. Clock running, 55 seconds and counting to play.
Probably going to be game right here, guys.
This has been tough today.
Welcome in.
Smith. Dallas again. Kansas City more than happy to give up these yards in the middle of the field.
Absolutely.
30 seconds and counting to go.
I mean, look at Bolton in the middle of the field. He's off the screen. You can't even see him right here.
Smith going to run. He'll head for the sideline, and that'll stop the clock with 15 seconds to play in this one. But we're not done yet. Neither is Carissa Thompson with a game break.
No, we got to update you here, Kev. Giants down by 8 in Minnesota. 4th and 2. Daniel Jones hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who goes up the middle for the score. 2-point conversion attempt here. Daniel Jones to Daniel Bellinger. That is good. All tied at 24.
Wow.
Whoa. What a game they got brewing.
Giants with the rally. Smith in trouble. Down he goes.
Sack lunch.
Chris Jones, sack number 12 on
and that's going to be game, guys.
That is how this ends. Fitting on a day the Chiefs defense really came to
the
play.
final score,
up, and that's his game right there.
The final score of this game, 24-10, Kansas City.
To the quarterback.
24-10 is the final.
For Mark Sanchez and Laura Oakman, I'm Kevin Kugler. Chiefs win at 24-10.
I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in today's stream. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are going to go live on the next stream. So with that being said, guys, we will see you later on the next stream. And thank you everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you there, NFL. I'm going to go ahead and get that switched out real quick. I appreciate it for the sub. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and get it changed out real quick before I end the stream. There we go. I got you added in there, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. With that being said, guys, stay tuned for the next stream. That will be up here in about 30 minutes. Until then, guys, we will talk to you later. You guys be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. If you're going out tonight, or whatever you guys doing, if you guys drink, make sure you get that cab. All right? Don't get in your car and do something stupid. So, with that being said, guys, we'll talk to you later. Mav, out.